CBS 19, 10 at 10. A cat accidentally makes an emergency call and ends up saving his own life at the same time.
We'll show you how he managed to pull it off tonight on 10 at 10.
Now on to this morning's top stories.
Good morning and thanks for joining us for the CBS 19 This Morning update. I'm Clint Yates.
And I'm Dana Huey. New information this morning on the murder of a 4-year-old Athens girl.
Preliminary autopsy results revealed that Victoria Wyatt died from blunt force trauma to the head, a stab wound to her chest, and drowning. Victoria's mother, Stacy Parsons, is charged with capital murder in connection with the girl's death. And Victoria's father is making disturbing allegations now. He says his common-law wife was disappointed that Victoria wasn't a boy, and she would get jealous when he and their daughter spent time together.
I've gone too much over my head and what I could have done to change and what I should have done that morning maybe to make it different.
The final autopsy results are expected to be released in 6 to 8 weeks. Parsons is being held at the Henderson County Jail on a $2 million bond. Victoria's viewing will be Saturday at Hannigan Smith Funeral Home in Athens. The funeral will be held there Sunday at 2 p.m. and burial will follow at Elm Grove Cemetery in Canton. A follow-up now on the West explosion lawsuits. Tyler lawyer Randy Roberts is representing several of the victims. One of his clients' apartments was destroyed in the explosion. He says he's still in the discovery process and that the court dates have been tentatively set for next spring. The defendants are the ammonium nitrate suppliers, but Roberts says they are placing the blame on the West Fire Department for, quote, not responding properly.
Tyler ISD names its lone finalist for the district's superintendent position. The district announced Dr. Marty Lane Crawford will officially be offered the position before the new school year begins. Crawford has previously served as the superintendent of schools for West ISD for 6 years, and he oversaw the district's recovery from those pictures we just saw from the fertilizer explosion there in West. Well, we're off to a pretty good start, but it's going to be a hot Friday.
Let's check in with Scott for your weekend forecast.
Clint, Dana, your Friday forecast as we get ready to sail into your weekend. Temperatures climb to near 90 by lunchtime today. Ample sunshine, a southeasterly wind this morning, shifting out of a more southerly direction this afternoon, and that'll help punch our highs up into the mid-90s today, back down to around 93 between 5 and 6 o'clock this evening. What's going on across the Lone Star State as we walk you through the day and head into the weekend? This computer model causing some isolated showers and thunderstorms to spring up during the heat of the afternoon across deep East Texas, Toledo, Bend, possibly back towards Sam Rayburn, but the rest of us, mostly sunny skies. Ridge of high pressure firmly anchored over the Texas-Oklahoma panhandle. It will continue to sit there this weekend. Finally, as we call it, retrograde or move back to the west as we head into the first part of next week. That's going to allow a first of a series of a couple of cold fronts to approach the Red River Valley on Monday. Another one by middle part of next week. Some changes in store for you after this weekend. This weekend, sunny, hot, and dry, highs upper 90s. Check out next week, upper 80s by next Wednesday.
Thank you, Scott. For the latest all day long, go to CBS19.tv or TylerPaper.com.